Hello, my name is Dan Schmitt. I do a weekly television show called Team Chicago Challenge. The website is teamchicago.tv, teamchicago.tv. My political website is walkwithdan.com. We're at Sycamore Speedway, but we're not talking about Sycamore, we're talking about Hallett. I raced Hallett in 2012, but the best race that Team Chicago had was in 2003. So I'm going to show you the highlights of Hallett, Oklahoma, 2003, Team Chicago running with WERA at this national championship. And don't forget my political website is walkwithdan.com, walkwithdan.com. Let's watch the start, round 8 of the WERA National Endurance Series. Track was wet at the start. Harry's got rain tires as he comes up on Steve Carson and the Team Chicago 4 and 6 repaired Yamaha. Steve is on dots. We made the decision right before the race started to go with DOTs. But the track is wet. Harry's got reins. Harry moves up towards the front. He's about in 12th to 13th place. That's tight squeeze with his foot down. Billy Eckridge is right in front with Team Extreme. He's on dots. Oh, rider down. Oh, taking a flip that looked like number 27. That's B&S Racing from North Carolina on that B&S Racing Psycho Sport Suzuki. Tight squeeze is right there, 16. Up front, it's Infotech, second place. Vezra, Army of Darkness, but making a move.
It is Underdog Racing, Loco Heroes on that Kawasaki, moving up to 4th place. Velocity Crew 5th, Team Velocity is 6th. As we see Infotech go flashing by in the front straightaway. Army of Darkness getting by Vezra. Underdog is right there. But Harry Tomlin on that Team Bear Kawasaki. They have rain tires, but it is starting to dry out. We're going to see what's going to happen. I believe that Team Chicago, we made the right move. Steve Carson started out on DOT racing tires, but they are street legal tires, and that has paid off for us as Steve Carson is now starting to work his way through traffic, moving us up to 5th place. Neighbor of the Beast now. Neighbor of the Beast crashed during that first lap, but they are on the charge, and they are also on DOTs. Army of Darkness is going to have to make a pit stop to change over to their slick tires. We're with Harry Tomlin. He's still doing very good on the Champion Cycle Center, 4 and 6 Dunlop. Harry Tomlin, local hero out of Texas, goes flashing by. And earlier we had a chance to talk to some of the riders in the pits. Let's go to that right now.
Cycle 1 out of Oklahoma City. We haven't done a WERA National this year, but this is kind of our home track. So we're going to come up and play with the guys from WERA and see how it goes. Enjoy the track, though. We've been coming out here for a long time, so for us, this is home. And a bunch of great guys out here, and so far, everything's going real good. And let's see how we can do in the wet.
Tomlinson. I'm riding with Phil Young with Team Bear. Phil called me from Chicago, asked me to come up and ride with him. It'd be great to get to ride with him on the ZX6RR. It looks like it's going to be wet, but we got a good setup for it. I think we're going to go out there and get some points and have a good time.
I'm Scott Fisher with Neighbor of the Beast, and the track's a great layout. It's a little bit more about racing the patches than it is about racing the overall layout, but it's pretty fun. A lot of wheelie opportunities. But I think we'll do pretty good today. We usually do all right in the rain, and we're hoping for a good finish.
It's a great sport. This is one-way racing. There's nothing better on the planet for the adrenaline rush, and WERA is number one in my book.
Eric Fault, racing with the Cycle 1 team. Today we're on our backup, which is the Faultless Racing bike. Track is slick in spots. We're talking slime ball slick. Some parts are okay. Is it going to rain? We don't know. The riders are ready for it. We're looking for a good day.
Mike Sanchez with Shogun Motorsports, and we got 4 riders. When the rain comes, that's when the wheelies are going to come. All of us riders, besides myself, are rain specialists, myself kind of included, so we're looking to be up front. If we get the right tire choice. Tire choice is critical.
As we see Vezra flash by, Underdog is still up front, but they are on rain tires. Working their way is Velocity Crew Racing, number 12. They are in the top 10, but they are also on rain tires. They're going to have to come back into the pits. As we see Underdog looking good, but they are going to have to pit pretty soon, starting out on rain tires. Steve Carson, after 1 hour racing, Team Chicago, we are up to 4th place. I'm taking over on the Team Chicago Yamaha R6 Dunlop tires, 4 and 6 prepared. Yamaha dealers making a pit stop and now claiming the lead. It is Vezra Suzuki up front. Army of Darkness is running second. Infotech is third. Team Chicago, Steve Carson running great. We are in 4th place. Team Velocity 5th. Extreme 2 is running 6th. Team Alaska is 7th. Ricochet is 8th. Cycle 1 is 9th. And Air 1 is running in 10th place. You can see the track is drying out. Vezra is charging. They are on slick tires, the Pirelli slicks, and they are looking good. They got some great riders, John Jacoby, Trey Beatty, and Mark Young. Great riders. They are up front after making a pit stop. The track is drying out. Army of Darkness has been back in the pits. They are trying to move back up, and they are set up. As we see Infotech, check that. As we see Velocity 131 battling with Underdog, but Underdog, after making a pit stop, they have dropped back out of the top 10. Their pit took too long. As I make it by Phil Young on that Team Bear Kawasaki Champion Cycle Center. What a great ride. What great fun I am having on a Team Chicago Yamaha dealers. 4 and 6 prepared. Dunlop tires. A great day. Hallett, WERA National Round 8 of the National Endurance Series. And as we get into the 4th hour of racing, Phil Caldwell is on the Team Chicago bike. Vezra continues the lead. They are putting on the laps. Great riders. It was like Mark Young is on the bike right now as Phil Caldwell is now on the Team Chicago R6. Is Vezra up front. Army of Darkness running second. Infotech running third. Team Velocity 4th. Team Extreme out of Georgia running 5th. Team Chicago, we're running a solid 6th. In the pits now, it is Infotech. They are running 3rd overall, leading that middleweight super stock class on the Yamaha R6. Underdog comes by, but since they changed their tires, they still have a rain tire on the front. They are slipping back. They are not in the top 10. Infotech's got a great race going. Team Velocity and Team Extreme battling for that 4th place. Team Chicago 6th place. Phil Young is on that Team Bear Kawasaki moving up to 15th. They also did not have extra wheels, so they had to change tires on wheels. We see Phil Caldwell, Mr. Moto Heaven on the Team Chicago R6 truss sprocket. Phil Caldwell is flying out there. Battling now, we've got Team Extreme and Infotech. As we get into the 5th hour, Steve Carson is back on the Team Chicago R6. Ricochet comes flashing by. Army of Darkness is back into the pits. Looks like Sam Fleming's going to turn the bike over on the 600 Suzuki. They are running 2nd place overall. Vezra's up front. Army of Darkness 2nd. Infotech, Team Velocity, Team Extreme, Team Chicago 6th. Shogun is 7th. Ricochet is 8th. As we see Harry Tomlinson, he is back on the Team Bear Kawasaki. As we get into the final hour, I'm on the Team Chicago R6. 1 lap to go. We're getting near the end of the race. A great race for Team Chicago as we see Team Velocity and Velocity Crew battling for 6th and 7th place. But as we get near the end, Team Chicago, we have turned in some great times. I have turned my fastest lap time ever out here at Hallett. A good time for all. WERA is still up front. They got plenty of laps over second place. Army of Darkness, Infotech is running third. Our good friends from Underdog never made it back in the top 10, but they were running a great race. Team Velocity running fourth as we see Infotech go flashing by. Team Extreme is fifth, Shogun sixth, Ricochet seventh as we see the WERA crew waiting for their rider to come by. Team Chicago, we ended up in 8th place, Velocity crew 9th, Neighbor of the Beast in 10th place as I get the checkered flag. 6 hours, WERA National, round 8 of the WERA National Endurance Series 2003. Big fun at Hallett, a good 2-mile road course in the middle of the country as WERA picks up the win. For more information on WERA, go to WERA.com. And a special thanks to Dennis Torres for the great video footage he helped make this show so great. And don't forget Hallett Motor Racing. It's HallettRacing.net. Team Chicago, TeamChicago.tv. The political one is WalkWithDan.com. Thanks to everybody. Great time at Hallett with WERA.